Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone, to the Develop at Ubisoft and Ubisoft Toronto Next Awards Ceremony. Yeah! My name is Jairus Gabson. I'm here on behalf of our campus team, and I am your host this evening, your master of ceremonies tonight. We are so excited you all could join us in sharing the stage with incredible talent, honored speakers, and honestly, just good vibes. Yeah! I mean, that being said, I have to ask, I got to know, how y'all feeling tonight? We're gonna keep those good vibes going all throughout the evening. Really help me encourage every single one of the speakers coming on down tonight. But before we get started, we'd first like to take a moment. We wish to acknowledge that the land on which we are gathered today is the traditional home and territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Haudenosaunee, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, which is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. We also acknowledge that all Torontonians are treaty people with responsibilities tied to Treaty 13, signed with the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Williams Treaties, signed with multiple Mississauga and Chippewa bands, as well as to the 1764 Covenant Chain Wampum Belt, a long-standing agreement between Indigenous peoples and the British Crown. Thank you. You know, tonight is actually my very first time hosting this awards ceremony. Oh. I'm so truly honored, but I really have to admit I'm a little nervous, but that's okay, because a wise MC once told me that's a good thing. It just shows that I care. But I feel like I can't be the only one tonight. Maybe some of you are one of the speakers about to come on down and share the mic. Perhaps you're one of the finalists, eagerly awaiting to hear the results. Or maybe your family, friends, faculty, or one of the Ubisoft employees here supporting our finalists. Or maybe you're just here for the food. And that's okay too, because even you can feel that there's something in the air tonight. And I think it's because we all genuinely care. Not just about tonight's awards, but about video games in general, about our collective passions, and most importantly, about our community. And that's why, despite my nerves, there is nowhere else I would rather be than here tonight at the next Develop at Ubisoft Awards Ceremony. We have a jam-packed evening for you as we hand out awards for Develop at Ubisoft and Next, and that's why, without further ado, we're gonna call on up, help me welcome to the stage, the Managing Director of Ubisoft Toronto, Daryl Long.
All right. Hey, everyone. Thank you, Jairus. That is a lot of energy. I will try to keep it going. So welcome to you all. Thanks for being here. I am really excited to be celebrating Next and Develop with all of you. I've been at Ubisoft for over 20 years now, and I've had the privilege to work on some pretty cool games like Far Cry, Rainbow Six, Skull and Bones, and Assassin's Creed. But getting started in the industry was not that clear cut. Back then, when I got started, the industry was really young. There were no programs at the schools to get started as a game developer. So I went into engineering just because it would let me work with computers, and then my side gig was building my own games. I think some of you might understand that a little bit. But that's why Next and Develop are so important for us here at Ubisoft, especially in the current economic climate. These programs create pathways to create a career out of something that you love and provide a platform to bring and support underrepresented voices into our industry, because our industry does need to change. We're proud to be in a position where we're bringing people together and encouraging the next generation of talent. There are so many passionate people who have come through Next and Develop as interns, then stayed to grow and build their careers with us and become our brightest devs, working on Ubisoft's biggest brands right here in Toronto, like Far Cry and Star Wars. so we can surround you with a range of experience and creativity to help you grow your skills and career. It has been awesome to see all the incredible submissions from this year and all the potential energy that you can bring that helps us keep our studio fresh and fun. So I look forward to us inspiring each other and empowering each other, bringing our best to make some really amazing games. I also wanted to thank all of the faculty that are here tonight for supporting Next and Develop. You are critical to the success of these programs. You know we're in a very fast-moving industry. We see it constantly through emerging technology and tools like generative AI. It's our continued collaboration around the curriculum that's so important to give our students confidence to enter an always evolving industry. So thank you for being here and for joining us. Congratulations to all of the finalists. Your journey in video games is just beginning, and we can't wait to see how your talent will shape our industry in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Daryl. Our next speaker manages the Campus and Early Careers program for Ubisoft Toronto. This includes all of the post-secondary partnerships with all of the faculty, but really, it also encompasses the entire Next and Develop competition, which means if you've been emailing the Next or DAU inbox, you're about to meet with the person behind it all. So please help me give a warm round of applause for Tanvi Atavle.
Thank you, Jairus. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm so thrilled to see everyone here tonight for this fantastic celebration. A big congratulations to all the finalists. Your passion and your effort really stood out, and we're so excited to have you here at the studio today and celebrate all your wonderful work. Ubisoft Toronto is very proud to support Ontario students and new graduates and empower them to build a career in game development. With that goal in mind, we run 2 programs annually, Develop at Ubisoft and Ubisoft Toronto Next. These have given a platform to students and new graduates to showcase their talent, to receive an internship at our studio, and to be mentored by industry experts. And as Daryl mentioned, we have seen some incredible success stories from both these competitions, from long-term careers at our studio to even starting their own studio. So let's take a look at Next. This year, Next has entered a new decade. Last year, we completed 10 years. And with the relentless support from all of our faculty members and partners, Next has made its mark as the platform for participants to take on exciting projects and receive an internship at our studio. In the past decade, we have hired close to 100 talented and passionate individuals from Next, many of whom are still with the studio, and they're here tonight as judges and mentors, so make sure you get a chance to say hi to them as well. The success of Next helped us design and establish Develop at Ubisoft, which is our mentorship program for students from underrepresented gender identities. The goal with Develop is really to break barriers, to create opportunities, and help support a strong foundation to pursue a career in game development. The success of Develop at Ubisoft in Toronto also enabled a global expansion, and this year 19 Ubisoft studios globally have participated in Develop at Ubisoft. We've seen a multifold increase in participation in Develop at Ubisoft, and we look forward to keep that momentum going to really cultivate a diverse community of game devs in the province. So let's take a look at this year's competitions. Between both the competitions, we had 9 disciplines, over 500 submissions from 30 different schools. So our judges had many, many amazing submissions to review, some riveting discussions, and some difficult decisions to make. We have 27 finalists here with us today, and we will be announcing 9 winners who will go on to work with us in the upcoming months. So a massive thank you to all the participants, our academic partners, and our judges and mentors. We could not have done this without you. As we continue to make incredible games, these competitions will also innovate and continue to nurture early career talent in game development. So let me pass it back to Jairus to get us started on these awards.
Thank you, Tamdi. We're going to keep things going. We have a lot of awards tonight, starting with our Develop at Ubisoft competition. Our first set of awards tonight is for our programming discipline. Tonight's award is presented by a gameplay programmer who's been at the studio for almost 3 years now. She was the winner of the 2020 DAU Programming Channel and now a mentor and judge for the same competition. Please help me welcome to the stage, Shaked Brosh!
Hi, everyone. So like Jairus said, my name is Shaked, and I am truly honored to be here to present this year's finalists for the Develop at Ubisoft Programming Challenge. For this challenge, our participants were given an API that can do simple things like draw lines, display images, and print text. They were then tasked with the challenge of, within the span of only a single weekend, create any type of game that fits within the theme of limited resources. We got so many amazing submissions and creative spins on the theme that it was honestly a little bit tough to pick only 3 finalists, let alone pick a winner. But without further ado, here are the finalists. In 3rd place, we have Catherine. Catherine really impressed the judges with her nicely structured and cleanly written code. In addition to this, she used some interesting design patterns for her enemies, like an object pool and a state machine. While speaking with her, the judges and I were delighted to see her grasp of programming concepts and how organized she is. Congratulations, Catherine. And in 2nd place, we have Ari. Ari's submission was extremely robust. Not only was she able to have the game's mechanic work for a player, but there were also multiple AI characters that were playing the game at the same time. And sometimes they would actually win. This admiration of Ari's skills was made even greater when the judges and I got to interview her and hear just how massive her knowledge base was, which extended beyond the world of C++ and into things like assembly programming. Congratulations again, Ari. And in 1st place, we have Marara. Simply put, her submission blew the judges away. In addition to how well-written and well-structured her code was, the game she submitted was fun and well-polished. In particular, her code was able to show her critical thinking in terms of optimization and was easy to understand, but was by no means basic. As if making a game in the span of a weekend wasn't tough enough, Marara took the extra challenge of exploring topics that interested her, such as implementing the A-star pathfinding algorithm. When the judges and I got the chance to speak to her, we were thrilled to see that she has an extensive knowledge base to back up her fantastic skills as a developer. So congratulations once again to all of our finalists, Marara, Ari, and Catherine, and to everyone who submitted. Now, I'd like to take the opportunity to call Marara up to say a few words.
Oh my God, thanks. Well, hi. This is crazy. Thank you. Thank you to the entire team involved, to the judges. This is awesome. To all of the finalists, congratulations and well done. No notes for me? Okay. This was my 2nd year participating, and I didn't get it quite the first time, but they do say 2nd time's the charm, so go for it and keep at it. This has been some of the best learning experience for me personally, and best of luck. Thank you. I'm so excited for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Congratulations again, Marara, and to all the finalists for DAU programming. Programming is just one of the disciplines for Develop, and I can't think of an iconic duo more iconic than a programmer and a game designer. So, to help us present the Develop at Ubisoft Award for Game Design, she's a progression designer at Ubisoft working on XDefiant. She's been at the studio almost 3 years now, and initially joined after winning the Develop at Ubisoft Game Design Challenge in 2020. Please give a warm round of applause for Julia Santon.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here and announce our finalists and winner for Develop at Ubisoft for game design. So this year, the participants were challenged to design and pitch a new high-value character, so HVC, from Watch Dogs Legion. And these are playable characters with unique abilities that fit a specific profession of their choosing and reinforces the themes of Watch Dogs. So we had some amazing submissions this year, which were creative and well thought out. It was incredibly difficult for us to pick our finalists, and let alone a winner. So I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who participated and submitted design this year. So now let's announce our top 3. So in third place, we have Eve. So Eve created the Metalhead, which is an HVC that utilized and expanded on Watch Dogs Legion's audio system. We loved how the design allowed players to create and manipulate the sound in their environment to use it to their advantage, and how seamlessly the HVC's abilities work together. The major standout was your systemic thinking, where you outlined how the audio will behave and interact with different environments. Great work and congratulations. And in second place, we have Alina. So Alina created the Sewer Inspector, which is an HVC that used a friendly neighborhood rat drone to scope out and interact with the environment. What impressed us most was your understanding of how the Sewer Inspector synergized with our pre-existing HVCs in Watch Dogs Legion, by outlining the differences and use cases of each ability and explaining how it was used alongside our pre-existing HVCs. We also loved how you took into account the production needs and costs by outlining how the design can leverage other abilities in our game for a quicker and more effective implementation. Amazing work and congratulations. And our winner is Kate. So Kate created the Dog Handler, an HVC that focuses on stealth gameplay with the use of an adorable yet deadly corgi that can scout out the environment and set up traps. The presentation and design was clean, clear, and incredibly well thought out. We understood exactly what your design goals were and how the Dog Handler fulfilled them. The use of diagrams and flowcharts helped establish the HVC's abilities and limitations, synergies, and systemic thinking, with how the AI would react and interact with the Dog Handler. To say we were blown away would be an understatement. So a huge congratulations to Kate, and if you're here, we would love for you to come up and say a few words.
I dreaded having to say a few words. I don't know what to say, but thank you so much for this opportunity. It was honestly a really great experience. I had so much fun making this design. I want to thank Spencer, my mentor. He was very helpful. He's right over there. Look at him. I would also like to thank my professors at Sheridan College who are standing over there, especially Chris Crowell, that guy right there. And I'd like to thank my mom as well, who's standing over there, just for the support she gave me. Yeah, thank you all for your time.
Congrats, Kate, and also to all of the winners and finalists for Develop at Ubisoft. That wraps up our awards for Develop at Ubisoft, which brings us to our next competition. That's right, you guessed it. Our next competition. You're so nice. That's not even a good joke. Okay. Celebrating its 11th year, we have 7 disciplines, the first of which are awards for 3D art. So, who better to present these awards than one of our judges themselves? He's a model artist at the studio. Make some noise for Darian McCree!
Hello. Hey, everybody. I'm Darian McCrae. I'm a model artist at Ubisoft for the past 4 years. What ingredients make a great environment? One part narrative, another artistic, as well as a technical approach, aiming to blend these parts together in a way that conveys a story, or, in this case, a journey. This year's brief posed the question, what does a journey look like traveling through space? Is the journey going well? Who's traveling? And what are they traveling for? This year, the participants were asked to show us what they envisioned of a deeper journey in our galaxy. But before we move ahead, I'd like to thank all the finalists for all the hard work and dedication to making it to the finals. Congratulations. Our third place entry is Natasha, who created an insightful, heartfelt narrative that depicted the value of family. We thought her approach to hard surface modeling, along with warmer elements, including illustration and lighting, to convey the separation between the initial colder first impressions, which then moves to a more heartfelt, purposeful journey. It was very well executed. Our second place entry was Vitaly. His understanding, paired with the diligence in researching the design principles and techniques used in the manufacturing process, gave us a glimpse into the future of what may be in store for us. We thought his ability to create an environment that had a defined and informed shape language that was varied but unified. Also, the use of the various materials was also very successful. Great job. And lastly, our first place entry, Cassandra. Cassandra's environment fit both form and function, as she used technical design approach when it came to developing her final rendition. All the judges were impressed by how she solved various hurdles and challenged her initial process to redraft aspects to better suit the environment. With strong narrative elements and a purpose-built environment when it came to her character, she executed it amazingly. Awesome work. Can we have Cassandra come up to the stage?
Take for the picture, okay? Oh, flip your, yeah. Hold it this way. There you go, there you go. Picture, one more picture.
Thank you so much. Hi guys. This really feels like a dream come true, and congratulations to all the finalists. And I really want to thank all my friends and my professors in Sheridan College, and my families who always supporting me and telling me to be brave and confident. And the last year since I graduated, it was a long time that I was very anxious and struggling. And but now I just know you just need to keep going for your dreams, and the results will be good. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Cassandra, as well as to all of the 3D art finalists. Our next set of awards is for a discipline that is all about bridging the gap between programming and art. Here to present on behalf of TechArt, she's a technical artist for our Junction Cinematics team who actually got their start at Ubisoft through the next competition 3 years ago. Let's welcome to the stage, Jessica Lee.
Hello, everyone. As Jara said, I'm Jessica, and it is very fulfilling and exciting to now be able to be on the other side of this competition and see all these amazing and creative submissions. A big part of being a technical artist is being able to find and create technical solutions for artists so they can focus their time on doing what they do best in the most efficient way. So with that, we decided to add on to the 3D art brief, but challenge the participants to think of ways to provide our artists with procedural techniques or VFX or shaders to create and add variety to the scene. Now, let's introduce our finalists. In third place, we have Yu Yang. He gave us a variety of tools to be able to create the scene with a lot of different customizations that included wall customization and prop placement. The solutions were practical, easy to use, and had the artist in mind. Great work. And in second place, we have Baharath. The tool he created allowed the artist to create a room layout with the artist's chosen percentage of human versus alien objects with the push of a button. His documentation, code, and UI for his tools were very clean and easy to understand. And while talking to him, it is clear that he has a strong passion for what he does and even had knowledge in many other areas outside of this project. Great work and congratulations. And in first place, we have Ji Hua. The judges and I were blown away by his submission, and then even more so after interviewing him because it was so clear he put a lot of thought and detail in every aspect of the project and created with the artist in mind. He's able to show off his technical skills with the tools and effects he developed, all while incorporating them beautifully to fit the theme. Amazing work and congratulations. Please come up and accept your award.
One picture.
I would like to say that every finalist's work was impressive, and congratulations, you made it. And I would like to express my gratitude to our professor, Matt Kine, for his inspirational teaching and support that fueled my passion in this field. Thank you. And to my partner who for the unwavering support throughout the competitions, and to the Ubisoft Next teams and the judges and everyone who supported this amazing event. Thank you.
Congrats, Yue, and to all of our Tech Art finalists. Our next challenge is for those who speak a language far beyond me. And no, it is not French. Here to present on behalf of programming, he's a former finalist from our next programming challenge, now an online programmer here at Ubisoft. Please give a warm round of applause for Henry Bullingham.
One zero zero 11001. Apologies, back to a language Jairus can understand. Hi everyone, I'm Henry and a former Next finalist. I am thrilled to be here getting everyone excited about programming. So what's the programming challenge about? It's engineering and craftsmanship, taking inspiration from words on a screen and creating an entire game out of nothing. This year's theme was more open-ended than previous years. Usually we just give them a game and say, make a clone of this with variations. So instead we decided to go more open-ended, and the theme was projectiles. And the inspiration we gave was Angry Birds or Worms, two very similar but very different games. What are we looking for in this competition? We're looking for solid coding style and robust software architecture. We're looking for understanding existing solutions to old problems and innovative solutions to new ones. Knowing what makes a simple game good. Being fun, inspired, unique, and polished. So thank you to everyone who shared your work shared your work with us. And let's get to the finalists. So in third place, we have Roy. So Roy's submission was a turn-based spaceship shooter where two players battle for resources as a star dies between them. It was quite incredible because it was an entire 3D rendered engine using the limited graphics of the API, and Roy showed off a very strong grasp of high-level concepts like animation systems and camera systems. On to second place, we have McCallum Armstrong. So McCallum's submission was a naval artillery combat simulator, and it really embodied the theme that we were going for. You can see clear influences of Worms in what was presented, and there are really strong game development concepts. So things like entity systems, UI systems, AI systems, scene management, all of that kind of stuff. What was really incredible about McCallum's submission was he was able to get away with a lot from a variety of very simple systems. So there's a lot of ship customization and weapon customization all in a very neat package. And the game that was given to us was really crisp and polished overall. So on to our first place winner, Shaylin. So Shaylin's submission was an arcade-style remix of Crush the Castle and Bubble Shooter, and it was very inspiring to us because it went beyond the theme. There's clear use of projectiles, but they're used in interesting and unique ways. Shaylin also showed off a very strong understanding of game concepts, so entity systems, gameplay systems, and object pooling. A little note for the programmers, Shaylin had the best code documentation provided in her submission, which we all appreciated because we were able to understand things. And Shaylin also had quite the depth of knowledge in many disciplines, which showed up when we interviewed her, and that was way beyond what was shown just in her 2-minute submission. So we are very proud to present the award to her, and we'd like to ask her to come up and say a few words.
I didn't think I'd be here. I honestly thought I'd just start crying if I got up here. But honestly, I'd like to thank I just like to thank the whole fact that this whole program is here. I think it's amazing to have a way to have my dream come true. And I'd like to thank the support of all my family, the faculty at U of T, and all my friends. And it really is amazing, and I just keep trying at it. And again, I'm stealing someone else's words, but this is my second time participating, so second time's the charm.
Oh. Sorry, no, it wasn't part of the dry run, so that's okay. Okay, congratulations, Shaylin, and to all our finalists for the programming challenge. We're gonna shift now to a discipline that started it all, concept art. Now, before Next was ever even called Next, it was actually known as Ubi Gallery. Finalists had their artwork put up in the cafeteria, and now, 11 years later, it's evolved into this competition. And who better to present tonight's award than one of the very first winners of the competition? Representing the judges for concept art, make some noise for Brian Zuleta!
Thanks, Jairus. So my name is Brian Zuleta. About 10 years ago, I won this very same competition. So it's very nice to kind of hand down the torch to the next winner. So that's very fun. What is concept art? Concept art is basically visual problem solving. But that sounds boring. So it's basically we dream. We dream of all these interesting ideas, and then we put them onto paper, and we make them a little more tangible so that the team can make them real. So it's very fun stuff. This year, the theme was to basically reimagine a fantasy, a fairy tale. And so we're very excited about that because we got a lot of really good submissions in. So yeah, without further ado, let me present the third place, which was Mandy. Mandy did basically a Puss in Boots, different version of Puss in Boots in a gothic Hong Kong 1960s. Something that we really loved about this submission was just the amount of world building and just the awesome kind of life she breathed into the image. She did a lot of really good compositional tools, like the leading the eye with the stairwell going up, but stopping it right at the middle. Some awesome stuff like the shoe cobbler detail in the kiosk, and just having it all really crammed and stuffy. So we really like this submission. So congratulations to Mandy. Second place. Oh. Yeah, we had June Lee. June Lee. June Lee did, first of all, she had an amazing personality, so we really liked that. But June Lee did this really crazy, really mysterious, eerie painting of basically, it was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which she called the Bad Apple Circus. Now, something we really loved about this was just like the atmosphere and the crazy dense forest and the awesome character designs that she put in there. So it blew us out of the water. It was amazing work. We really liked it. So congratulations to June Lee for second place. You guys want to know the first place? First place goes to Chilsh Jin. Chilsh Jin, we did not expect this at all. His work was amazing in a lot of different ways, from just a technical aspect to just the way he was handling the subject matter, which, by the way, is Pinocchio. I almost forgot. Pinocchio with a steampunk twist. So awesome work. Like, he was so technically proficient, but also was able to stay really loose in his sketches, which is, something that's more advanced artists are able to do. Things like, just keeping a lot of like noise and density so that the eye could focus in on the center where it's more simple and larger, bigger shapes. These are really advanced things. So amazing work, and congratulations, first place. So Jin or Chilsh, would you come down to accept your work?
Flip it around. There you go. Okay.
Really thank you guys. And I'm very glad and happy and honored to be the winner, and it's a really pleasure chance for me because it's my first year to Canada and to study in a foreign country, and and so it seems like your next gives me a key to let me open doors so I can explore my personal career in the future. So really thank you to everybody in the concept team so you gave me a chance. Thanks. And still a lot to say, but anyway, I hope everyone's efforts can be seen and valued. Thanks.
Congratulations again, Chilsh, and to all our concept art finalists. Our next award is for a discipline that was just recently introduced to the competition. Who better to present it than our own lead game designer? Let's give it up for Nigel Suderheisen.
Thanks, everyone. I'm Nigel Suderhausen. I'm the lead game designer on the Splinter Cell remake. This is actually my second adventure at Ubisoft Toronto. The first time I was on Far Cry 6. speaking of Far Cry, we asked the participants this year to design a humanoid enemy archetype for any Far Cry game. We received so many great submissions with so many creative additions to the diverse worlds of Far Cry, but these three stood out for their cohesiveness, creativity, and clarity. So let's take a look. First up, we have Andre. Oh, yeah. His Eden's Gate Gadgeteer was an effective submission that added some interesting complications to the stealth gameplay while fitting extremely well into the world of Far Cry 5. His documents were clean and concise while still containing enough information to give the judges a clear idea of what the design was trying to accomplish. Congratulations. In second place, we have Brandon. Brandon's Preacher was a very evocative design that added interesting wrinkles to the sandbox of Far Cry 5. When we spoke with Brandon, he did a wonderful job presenting his ideas and was very receptive to feedback. He also independently identified some areas of improvement that we all agreed would have been excellent additions to his already strong design. Great work and congratulations. And first place, we have Chiago. His FND Disruptor was presented in a very visually striking and informative manner. His presentation skills were excellent, and they were only matched by his thorough design work. He had extremely well thought out answers for all of our questions and received feedback gracefully and gladly. At first blush, we actually thought he was presenting us one of our own documents because the visual design, and more importantly, because it presented the goals, intentions, and execution professionally and clearly. Excellent work, and if you're here, please come on down and accept your award.
Well, thank you so much for that. I don't have like a speech ready. I don't know what to say. I thought that I was gonna be here just for the food, right? but thank you so much for that. Like I cannot say how much I appreciate everything that Ubisoft made this opportunity possible, because this is a dream that I've been following for more than 10 years. Is what made me move to Canada, and Ubisoft giving us this opportunity, like to give my first step in this industry, something that I don't know how to say how much thankful I am. And of course, this is never gonna be possible without my family, especially my wonderful wife that support me through all that. And also my mentors that helped me so much to improve and become like the designer that I am today. So thank you so much for everybody. Never let someone say that a dream that you're following is not like reachable. Thank you so much.
Yes, so many wholesome stories tonight. I love it. Congrats again, Tiago, and to all the finalists for game design. Staying with design, we're going to move from game design now to level design. Presenting the award is one of our very own level designers and winner of the 2022 Next Level Design Challenge. Let's hear it for Kamila Kukulski.
Hello, and can I just say, for the first time emceeing Next, let's give it up for Jairus. Absolutely stellar. I am super excited to be here today, not only as a judge, but also to present the awards for this year's level design competitions. In this year's brief, participants were asked to create a document outlining a level for a first-person action game, which they were then asked to make into a playable block mesh. They also had a shorter deadline than normal, so it was challenging for participants to be creative with their time management and deciding what to prioritize. This year's submissions were amazing. We had a really hard time choosing, and you should be all incredibly proud of the work that you've done. All the judges had a blast reading your documents and playing your levels, and we're excited to announce the winners of the 2023 Level Design Next competition. In third place, a name you've already heard before tonight, Tiago. Tiago, congratulations. Your level showcased some impressive skills with his solid architecture. The space was interesting and creative, as well as easy to navigate with some great vantage points. We were especially impressed with his scripting skills. Tiago created a paint gun gameplay, and we had a lot of fun running around his level to deface paintings and statues, as well as hopping into a tank that he had created and causing havoc. Well done, Tiago. Congratulations. And now in second place, Lucas. Lucas created a beautiful mansion that the judges had a fantastic time playing through. We were super impressed with the different ways that we could play and the replayability of the level. He scripted a few mini games and an escape sequence that was tense and super fun. We also really liked the presentation of Lucas's documentation. He made sure that everything was easy to understand, but also really well styled, so it was a pleasure to read. So congratulations, Lucas, you did amazing. And now, for first place, we have Chris. Chris's mission was awesome. His level was easy to navigate and read, and his intentions with the spaces he created were clear and believable. We were especially impressed with his clever vantage points, providing the player with many places to scope out the location and plan their way to their next objective. He used the space super well with clever AI placement, pacing, and he had a really cool escape sequence. Chris's level shined in the way that he did more with less, truly polishing the content that he had created and letting the layout shine. Congratulations, Chris, and please come up for your award.
Hey guys, thank you very much to the judges. Can we get a round of applause for the judges? I want to thank the faculty at Sheridan College. They really helped in ways that I didn't realize until I started this. I felt like a sleeper cell. I felt like I knew Kung Fu. It was amazing. I'd also like to thank my parents. Is there a camera? Is there a camera that's like filming this right now? Right there? Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Thank you for everything that you did. Thanks for letting me do this. Thanks for taking the time, being very patient. It's going to pay off, I promise you. And I also wanted to just acknowledge the other contestants for every one of these, is that we have a really, really top shelf portfolio piece that we can put on our portfolios and shop it around. So congratulations to everybody here. Thank you very much.
Congrats, Chris, and to all our level design finalists. We have one final award to hand out this evening, a discipline that knows how to keep things moving, literally. Presenting for animation, she's been working in the industry for 15 years, in games for 7, and part of Next for the last 4 years. Please welcome to the stage, Renee Brunson!
Hello. As Dara said, my name is Renee Brunton, and I'm a cinematic animator here at Ubisoft Toronto. I've been involved with the Next program for 4 years now, and it's been fantastic seeing interns join our team and grow alongside us. This year for the theme, We picked a single word, a kinetic word that would hopefully give participants ideas for physical storytelling, but while also giving them the freedom to interpret it in their own unique way. We came up with the theme flip. It was amazing to see all the submissions based around this theme. Thank you very much to all the participants. Animation is time intensive, so really appreciate everyone who sent in a submission, so thank you. Yeah, go participate. Now, let's take a look at this year's finalists, starting with third place, Xiao Yi. Sorry. Xiao Yi delivered us a dynamic action piece with the samurai character dramatically flipping his opponent over his back. We really appreciated how much he sold the weight of his characters, how the posing and silhouettes are quite strong, and how the arcs and paths of motion are clean. Computers like straight lines, so when you see characters flow that nicely, that's a lot of hard work. It's a strong piece that secured Xiao Yi third place. Congratulations! Second place, Victor! Woo-hoo-hoo. We love Victor's fantastical take on the flip theme as he challenged himself with a quadruped character flipping out of a magic book. We were impressed by the locomotion on the magical cat, the sense of weight and timing in the piece, and the crystal clear storytelling established by the poses and expressions. That cat, beautifully observed. If you have a cat at home, you know that's someone did some good reference for that cat. Congratulations, Victor. And finally, in first place, Jonathan! Jonathan delivered us a fantastically polished piece that was very fun to watch. He incorporated flip in a few ways, physically with the table, but also emotionally in the flip of the human character. The storytelling is super clear through the acting and posing choices. Everything has a great sense of weight and timing. All the details, like the checker pieces and the hair, were carefully animated to the same quality. Nothing was left behind. It's a great scene. Congratulations on first place, Jonathan. Come on down.
If I hold the mic up to my chest, it's going to start like beating. Yeah, I'll start with who I want to thank. First of all, the judges. Thank you for a really lovely interview. It was just really nice talking with you all, and thank you for picking my piece. That's nice. Thank you to the recruiters who helped me through the process. Thank you to everyone at Ubisoft who set this event up. It's really impressive. I'm pretty wowed by all the lights and stuff. Yeah, and congratulations to my fellow finalists. I was also blown away by your work. Yeah, really impressive. As I was doing this, like a lot of people's help and feedback made this piece what it was. I could not have done it without their feedback. And for that, I'd like to thank Ishan, my friend, and also Dhruv, my mentor. And like in all the days coming up to this, I was also getting pretty stressed about it, just because I don't know, state of the industry, graduating stuff, it weighs on you. And for that, I want to extend a really heartfelt thank you to my girlfriend, Harper, who consoled me and, kept my stress levels down. And yeah, this is the last category, right? Yeah. Rock on, eat some food.
Congratulations, Jonathan. Man, what a wholesome night. I'm just so happy. Thank you to all of our winners and finalists. Congratulations. And finally, we want to do a great big shout out and a huge thank you to all of our judges. They spent countless hours reviewing briefs, answering questions, submissions, countless introductions. So really, thank you so much. every single one of the names on this board. You are all so passionate about mentoring and supporting early career talent. Let's give them one more round of applause. And tonight would not be possible without our communications events team up in the booth. Yeah! Huge shout out to them. Also IT, operations, and our campus team. And to all of you, thank you for coming out tonight. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. All right. That brings us to the end of our ceremony. I want to ask all of the winners to be able to head all the way down to the photo booth here on the left at the end of the hall. Don't delay. And all of the finalists, you can pick up your prize packs here in the corner, right between both of the bleachers. And to everyone else, as we get up and stretch, we're going to revisit the reels one last final time. My name is Jairus Gavson. I've been your host. Thank you and good night.